3 objects that are involved with my whole heist.
Yes, sir.
Now you want me to be a criminal? Kevin just showed up.
Oh my God.
My God, now I gotta go talk to him. I don't think I would do a heist. I would do a heist movie. So I would show up with a great cast, I shoot it in great locations, and I have a great script. Those are the 3 things I can talk about as it relates to heist. And Lyft represents that.
3 things with me. You know what? I would have to say a trusty sidekick, because there is no adventure without somebody to turn to and lean on at certain times. And I would have to say a mastermind of disguise, because after pulling off said crimes, you definitely need to navigate and going through the world of travel. So to do that with the same face or the same identification would be desperately hard. So I want to have somebody that can get me in and out of airports, car rental spots, train stations, passport, personnel, whatever that is, and also a trusty sidekick that is willing to take some hits for me and take some type of responsibility as well.
Oh wow, I'd bring this whole gang actually. Can I bring the whole cast? Because I feel like everybody's just so fun to be around, and I think as their characters, everyone has their own skill set that you would just have to have in a heist, and they'd keep you laughing.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Thank you so much.
Well, Kevin is probably one of the most versatile, coolest, nicest actors I've worked with. You know what I mean? He's a pleasure to work with. He's always bringing good energy to the set. He's very, very talented, and you'll see him make a transition from kind of mainly comedy to, I don't know who that is. What's going on? Kevin, you'll see his talent, and you'll see his versatility in this movie, because he's really making a great transition from comedic actor to, I wouldn't say dramatic, but more kind of grounded. And I was really impressed with what he did with this movie. I'm very proud of working with him, and I'm very proud of the movie.
You know what? It was a priority, right? I think the projects that I've been doing to date have been a little more on the serious side, from The Upside to Fatherhood to True Story to now this. So, you know, I've been laying down the breadcrumbs and the hints that this is the direction I was going into. And I think now that I'm here, it shouldn't be a shock that I have the tools to basically pull off said performances.
Well, we really wanted a global, international audience, so we cast some amazing talent from all over the globe, and I think you'll feel that in the movie. You know, it feels distinct and very different from other kind of heist movies you've seen before, and a big part of that is the international nature of the casting.
And for me, working on a set that was a practical set, but also, what should we say, fight scenes or whatever, it's really, really good. Yeah, rolling around in an airplane at 40,000 feet, it's great.
I gotta say, honestly, it was a dream come true. Just in having the opportunity to go out, find a group of people, actors and actresses that can combine and help us basically achieve the goal of having a global IP, right? Like, you want to appeal to the world, you want to make sure that you are a part of the conversation of diversity, that you're putting women in the position of power, that you also have a great story, and that your action, adventure, and your thrill is one that people will gravitate towards. And I think we did an amazing job of that with Lyft.
It feels amazing to share it with the world. We've been involved for a little while, and you know, with production, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into it. We shot around the world. It's a global production. We have an amazing cast, and I can't wait for the world to see it.
It's been a dream come true, really. This is it's an idea I had a very long time ago, and it took me a long. I was always waiting to write it. I wrote it just over 3 years ago, and now we're on this amazing red carpet, and it's just a fun action heist movie. And I wrote it in the pandemic, and I was like, you know, I want to write a movie that people will watch and they're just going to have a great time. And so that was the goal we set out to do. And Kevin and Gary were great partners in doing it, and the whole cast. And it's just, it's fantastic.
I came in kind of nervous because I've never been away from home for that long, but I got super lucky to meet such great people, and it was like going to have fun, not for work.
Ladies to the right.
I realized today while we were, all together, because sometimes, what's wrong? Sometimes when you're shooting, you're not all together, but today I was like, wow, this is a huge cast.
One more here, one right here, please. Right here, please. Right here, please.
Everyone was so welcoming and so professional and so fun. It really made my life really easy on set.
It's been incredible. I mean, the cast is so international, and all the characters really bring their own energy and their own cultures. And I think, that's part of the spirit of the show. It really is this motley crew. And, it was really energizing to be around everyone, obviously led by Kevin, who, always kept the energy up, kept the comedy coming in between takes, and really just made such a lovely atmosphere for everyone.
It was amazing. I mean, it was a really fun project. We shot all over Europe, really big set pieces. So it really was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of journey through this movie. So excited for the world to finally see it.
I have to say it's great. Netflix for putting this together was wonderful, but working with Hartbeat and Kevin Hart is really exciting. And my company, Happy Bed Bungalow, we're pairing up to do another film with their company. So it's like great to build this collaboration with Hartbeat and Kevin.
I just love watching what other people bring. At the end of the day, it's hard to gauge when you're making a movie what it's going to turn out like. And I saw it a couple of days ago, and me and my brother-in-law laughed at it. And I think that's what you want from a big action movie like this.
It's like the energy, the excitement, especially the director is very, experienced in terms of set pieces, massive, explosions and movement, etc. So honestly, you feel like you're in safe hands, and with actors, we like to know that we're safe, and it was fine.
I play Misan, and she's like this crazy genius computer whiz who can come up with any kind of apparatus on the spot, unlike the real me. Her name is Camila, and she's one of the misfits, but I think she's cool. She knows what you want. She's sharp. I love her.
I love it. All the way to the right.
Well, I play Abby Gladwell, who is an Interpol agent for the Cultural Heritage Unit, which means she is hunting down Kevin Hart's character for the art thefts that he does. They have a bit of a history. They had a little week of romance back in their past when they were undercover. So yeah, it's really her kind of tracking him down and joining his crew of thieves.
I'm a safecracker guy, and that's what it is.
I play a tightly wound Interpol officer who needs Kevin's help. It's good, I've watched Kevin's stand-up. I think he's a very funny guy. I like his movies, so to be honest, it was it's a joy to work with a guy like that.
I would say that my guy is, shall we say, morally grey. He works for an organisation which may be good or may be bad, but makes a lot of money, and he becomes involved in a little part of the heist and goes to 40,000 feet. So I mean, it wasn't in the job description, but I enjoyed it all the same.
My character is a tech billionaire. He is integral in the main heist of the film. They need his private jet, and he's the guy who's going to give it to them. But he doesn't. He's not, as much as he's a tech billionaire, he's not the smartest guy in the room, so he gets duped pretty easily. But it was a lot of fun getting to play a tech guy. I have to say it was a lot of fun, and Gary just lets you just play and be free, and getting to improvise with Kevin Hart has been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, so this was all.
I have a lot of great memories, but it's really, it's just, I think the best memory, that's really hard it's a hard question to answer because you get something every week and it's something different. We're shooting in the canals of Venice, we're shooting in different parts of Europe, we're shooting action, we're working with an amazing cast, so it's kind of hard for me to answer that question. I'm just glad that I did it, and I think you can feel it in the movie. It's like a big family, and you can feel that in the movie.
Right.
Ursula, right here, please.
Traveling. Venice was amazing. The weather was incredible. We had such an amazing time.
Well, for me, it was everything that we got to do in Italy. I love Italy. I love the culture. We got to film in Venice, in St. Mark's Square, just iconic locations. Doing a boat chase down the Grand Canal just felt like a pinch me moment. So yeah, everything that we got to do in Italy was very special.
I guess, really just all of us hanging out after work, like whether it was in Venice or something, it was truly an amazing experience, like a real life movie living in my life.
Well, I had a great team. And so the action is, if I did my job right, you're invested in the characters, you love the characters, and we put them in jeopardy, and that's where the action comes from.
When you come up with a character and you write it on the page, you don't really understand, I have an idea of what they can be, and these actors bring in so much skill and talent and make it so much better. And they bring things to it, and even when they say the lines exactly how you wrote them, they bring something to it that is indescribable.
It's a lot of cash, a suitcase full of cash.
You know what? I didn't have a lot of stunt rehearsals for this movie. I think it's more on Gugu and Kevin, but I did have. F. Gary Gray, the director, wanted me to have this flight simulator. It took me like 4 days to set it up. I'm a disaster with technologies. And then by the time I could use it, I was crashing the plane everywhere. So I was like, okay, this is not my thing. Just act, because you're an actress, that's your thing. Just act like you know how to fly it, and that's it.
It's exciting, it's a secret, and I hope people enjoy it. It's actually super funny and super awesome. So that's all I can say.
I think it's a fresh, fast action thriller. I hope that audiences feel swept up in it. I hope it's fun, it's light. I feel like it's a dose of escapism for this time of year. So I hope people just find it really fun.
I had a fantastic partner called Kevin Hart. I like him, so it's difficult to me to criticize him. I like him from the moment I saw him. We did a movie with John Travolta before, and from the moment I saw him, I was happy with him.
I want them to take away the fact that the big adventure that happens at 40,000 feet in the air is grounded within the world of performance, not just by myself, but by our cast. And you can't pull off an amazing heist without an amazing group of people. And the lens that F. Gary Gray told his story through is the lens of a genius. I love that guy. He's special. I'm honored to work with him. I'm very excited about what he did for the movie.
I want audiences to escape, be taken on a ride, and enjoy the actors, enjoy the story, enjoy the performances, and hopefully they will. I think they will.
I want them to have a good time. At the end of the day, it's a fun movie, it's a big action movie, and I really do think they're going to enjoy it.
I just want them just to have fun. It's a great movie to watch with your friends, with your children, with your family, alone. It's just to chill and relax and to have a good moment.
Turn it this way. Do we have her name?
All those fans are yelling for you, Joe. It's not for them. Some sexy, I'll do it. Good boy, Joe! Yeah, right for you. Joe, right down the side, Joe! Joe, over here. Joe, take it off, Joe, take it.
One more. Guys, one more. Leo?
Come on, Joe, get in there. Get in, Joe. There it is. Oh, look at that. You lucky bastard. Yeah, she's lucky. Come on, Melissa. Melissa over here. Melissa over here. Okay. Melissa, look to your right, please. Melissa, top Melissa. Keep coming, Melissa. You can do it. There you go. And all the way this way. All the way here. All the way here. Melissa, go. Thank you, guys. And up top, up top.
Okay, we're moving them up.
There you go. That's it. We're going to look to the right. Right here for this young man. Thank you. Right back here.
You're right, Sonny.
That's it right here? Right here? Right here, sir? That's it right here in the middle?
Turn all the way this way.
If you want to grab someone, feel free, but